Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lauren Fix. Today we're here at the Chicago Auto Show, and behind me is the 2022 Ford Lightning F-150. This has had a lot of buzz, pardon the pun. You know, 300 miles of charging on a F-Series truck is pretty good. Now this is the fastest truck available. 0 to 60 is even faster than a Raptor. It's under 4 seconds. That's pretty impressive. There's a lot of neat things about this vehicle that you may not realize. I mean, starting with the look of it, it looks pretty much like an F-150. You've got your LED lights, you've got this really cool light bar, almost looks fluorescent, but it isn't. And the reason this is here is to sort of denote the fact that it is a Lightning truck. So I'll get started with under the front because there isn't a motor here. I usually do under the hood. Now, one of the things about under the hood is a 400-pound capacity here. There's additional storage underneath here for your charging cables, so that's really nice. And you can put things in here that are wet, whether it be snow, sand, whatever it might be. Your kids are playing soccer. This is an option. Also, if it's a work truck, you can put all your extra work items in here. There's also an AC charging port here. Tons of them. USB, if you're gonna go camping, this is awesome and certainly something to consider. Now, there's other storage compartments in here, but for the most part, this is the area you'll have usable. Now this is on a remote, and we'll close the trunk. So this makes it a little bit easier if you're used to a hatch. That's pretty much it, but it's in the front. Now we're riding today on hand-cooked tires. These are 20-inch. Now if you're looking at the Chevy comparable, they're running on 24-inch tires. Is that necessary? No, all it does is increase the price, and it also lowers the aspect ratio of the tire. So having this makes it more of a work truck. If you have less tire and more rim and you hit a pothole, it's easier to damage. So this is thawed out for those people that are going to be actually using this as a work truck. Now going further up here, this is the F-150 charging port. Right here, charging up to 80% in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, depending if you're using a fast charger at home. It's going to take about 8 hours to charge this vehicle, and that's something that people want to know. You've got built-in running boards here, and we'll talk about the inside in just a second, and they're also lit, which is really helpful when you're using this as an actual work truck. I love the Lightning logo. It's just cool. It just stands out. LED taillights coming around to the back. Now this is what you think about with an F-150 truck. You're not missing anything. Beyond that fact, you've got lights in the bed. It's already coated, which is nice. And on this side, you've got additional charging. If you run out of power in your home, you can charge your refrigerator or a few items. You're not going to be able to charge your whole house. So try to be realistic with that because it's based on what you need. But this is the work truck surface that you see in every F-150, including the step. One of the neat things is you can put your phone here while you're working. You've got measuring tape here as well. And this is a work surface. So they've again thought, who's using this truck? Let's build the truck for that. You'll notice across the back LED lights and bright lights for parking or hooking up a trailer, F-150 embossed. And of course, like any F-Series truck, you've got your Class 3 hitch and all of your connection points for your trailer and for your lights. That's also important. Now, another logo here to define that it's a Lightning and the American flag because it's built in the USA. Let's take a look at the inside. So coming into the inside, what you see is something that might remind you of the Mach-E. You've got your regular gauges in front of you, but you have this beautiful, gigantic lit screen that allows a lot of information, not just for towing, but also for different settings, which you can go into here, or just like the Mach-E, All of your regular information is here as well. Again, this has got navigation, big screen, which I like. You've got the fold down handle like you'd have on the F-150. That's what's new for 22. That is totally awesome. The ability to then, when you go the other direction, what that gives you is just like we covered when we reviewed the F-Series truck, the work surface. And I think this is great. Something that people don't think about, but if you're using a truck for what you're using it for, you get your laptop on here, you're eating your lunch, you're doing something, measuring, whatever it might be. So an option there, full flat folding seats, just like in the F-150. And by the way, I have to say, they're sold out. All the 22s sold out. That'll give you an idea of the demand for this vehicle. Also, you'll note the panoramic roof. Again, you're not seeing big differences from what the F-Series truck currently is, except for the propulsion, and I think that's really important. By the way, lumbar on both front seats, that I appreciate. Storage underneath the rear seats as well. So we also have some additional locking storage here. If you have something long, you can put that in the comments, what you might want to store back here. And then of course, underneath this keeps things from falling. I really like the fact that it's lockable as well. Charging cables, of course, come with it. I do like that they light up all the charging ports here on the back of the center console, and two-stage heated rear seats. That is really nice for those people that are using this as their only vehicle. And again, this folds this way. And you can put back here is your jack, because your spare tire is located under the bed, just like any F-150. So what are you gaining or losing? Well, you're changing the propulsion. Again, that's a personal choice of yours. Do you have charging ports available? And check with your insurance. Price point under $40,000. And they offer different trim levels. Loaded up is only going to come into $80,000. Compare that to some of the other vehicles on the market, like for example, the Chevy electric truck, which is coming out. They're starting off with their top line. It's like $105,000, and they don't give you the federal tax credit, which Ford still has the federal tax credit. So that's $7,500 off of that, plus whatever your state offers. So that can all add up to be a big advantage to you. Now, can you get one of these? You can order one, which I'd highly suggest ordering what you want, because right now 22 is sold out. If they get more chips, then they'll be able to make more. If not, you'll be getting a 23. So it's important that you do all your homework before you make your final decisions. If you got value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. If you have any questions, because there's a lot I didn't even cover, so much information that's here on this truck. It is very similar to an F-150, but yet it's very different and it's very special in a lot of other ways. And this vehicle is in super high demand. Put your questions in the comments down below and I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate your follows on all social media at LaurenFix. Check out our website, Car Coach Reports in English and Spanish. We have more reviews of this, and we're here at the Chicago Auto Show, and we appreciate your time. Thanks so much for watching.